evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening and welcome to the Braintree High School Scholarship Ceremony for the class of 2023. Please rise and embody our spirit as Senior Amaya Howell leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance and Senior Nina DeRusso sings the National Anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Amaya. Thank you, Nina. I should say a special thanks that those two seniors volunteered to do that tonight. Amaya must have led us in the pledge some 80 or 90 times this school year as the voice of our announcements, and Nina has started any number of our school events with that rendition of the national anthem. Each spring for 30 years, Braintree High School has brought together at this time of the year members of the graduating class to recognize their accomplishments and to award them formally with the many scholarships provided by our community. It is a highlight of the school year to be able to bring together scholarship recipients, their families, members of the BHS faculty, and especially the many generous donors who have joined us here tonight and whom we thank for their incredible love for this school and for this community. This ceremony allows us to publicly recognize both our graduating seniors and these donors that I just mentioned, and to allow them an opportunity to meet briefly at a reception that immediately follows the ceremony. In addition, scholarship recipients and donors will also receive a commemorative booklet that lists the many inspirational stories behind the scholarships being awarded tonight, along with the names of those seniors being honored with those awards. A commitment to education has been a key element of Braintree's identity for the better part of this nation's history, dating back, in the case of BHS, all the way to its initial founding in 1858. One of the great things about tonight is that it links so much of that past, in the form of the many memorial scholarships being given out tonight, to not only the present, in the form of the seniors seated before me, but also to the future, since we know that the graduates of the BHS class of 2023 are destined to make positive impacts on the history of their town, their state, and their nation. All of the seniors about to be recognized tonight have demonstrated their academic and intellectual abilities, but what is more, and what I am sure that their teachers can attest to, is that they have demonstrated over the past 4 years a remarkable ability to work hard and stay focused, even when confronted with a changing reality and challenging circumstances. The scholarships awarded tonight are obviously very important financially, but they are also important because they demonstrate in a tangible way the confidence and belief that the community of Braintree has in these graduates. Seniors, you should know that these scholarships are one small way of your town telling you that they have noted your accomplishments and that they look forward to your continued success. At this time, I'd like to turn things over to Mr. Anthony Garofalo, the Braintree Public Schools Director of Guidance, who will announce the individual scholarships and their recipients. Mr. Garofalo.
Thank you, Dr. Scully. It's my privilege on behalf of Dr. Scully, the school administration, the counseling staff, and of course the many donors, some of who are here tonight and many who can't be with us tonight. It's my honor to present these scholarships and say a few words about them on their behalf. And as Dr. Scully said, you'll get to read a lot more when you see the commemorative booklet that represents a true meaning of what each scholarship is at the end of the ceremony. So without further ado, because we have many scholarships to give out, the first scholarship is the Joyce Allen Memorial Scholarship, which is in memory of Mrs. Allen, who was a passionate health educator in the Braintree Public Schools for over 20 years, touching thousands of lives. The recipient is Ava Burns, Quinnipiac University. Oh.
These students are not here yet. She's not attending. These ones aren't here.
What are their scholarships?
Right there, Shaw. Yeah. Maybe.
Good. And when you hear your name, just come on up. Don't be shy, okay? The Alpha Dental Scholarship, represented by Ms. Rita Salem here tonight. The Alpha Dental Scholarship was established by the Salem family for students continuing their education in the field of pre-medicine, pre-dentistry, or pre-medicine. This year there are 3 recipients. Tamaris Mayrank, Mass College of Pharmacy. Ella O'Doherty, UMass Lowell. And Isabella Petroff, Emmanuel College. The Base Rosalind Carl Memorial Scholarships are represented this evening by Ms. Alyssa Wren and Steve Carl, or just Alyssa, apparently. Oh, there we go, yes. This scholarship is in memory of Rosalind Carl, the founder of the Braintree After School Enrichment Program, better known as BASE, which has served the Braintree community and its children for decades. There are 4 recipients. Paige DeSantis, UMass Amherst. Michaela Lopes, Massasoit Community College. Leah Moriarty, Coastal Carolina University. And Jake Wren, Wentworth Institute of Technology. Thank you. The Braintree Community Access and Media Awards in memory of Lorraine Kaur and Bob Lombardi are given to students who have either contributed to community television or will be studying communications in college. 2 recipients this year, Michaela Labadie, Boston University. And Kara Hall, Ithaca College. The Braintree Education Association scholarships are given, represented by the BEA, which believes deeply in education and giving back. It is the BEA mission to help graduating seniors achieve their experience as well. 3 recipients this year, Edward Cusson, University of New Hampshire. Ava Doherty, UMass Amherst. Ryan Pacino, UMass Boston. The Nicholas Bean Scholarship is represented, I believe Mrs. Houston Bean is here this evening, is in memory of 2013 BHS graduate Nicholas Bean, who passed away at the age of 20 due to substance use disorder. The scholarship is awarded to a student who is entering either the MS field or a mental health major to give back to others. This year's recipient, Kylie Leiden, Roger Williams University. The Bell's Utility Workers Union of America Scholarship is in memory of Dan Mahoney and is presented to a student going into the field of engineering. Aiden Civitolo, University of Hartford. The Braintree Firefighter Scholarship in memory of David Benelli, represented tonight by Mr. Griffin Benelli, is in memory of 1973 graduate of Braintree High School and beloved member of the Braintree Fire Department for 24 years. It is awarded to students who will pursue a career in public service. 2 recipients this year, Paige Capice, Curry College, and Bindi Patel, UMass Boston. Bindi, the other letter. Okay. And Bindi, while you're standing there, the Braintree Community Partnership Youth Scholarship just let us know they wanted to recognize you for their partnership award. Congratulations, Bindi. The Braintree Police Superior Officer Scholarships are in memory of Lieutenant Principe, Sergeant DeCross, Lieutenant John McCarthy, Sergeant Sanderson, and Captain Solomini. They are awarded to Braintree students who are pursuing a degree in criminal justice or law enforcement. 5 recipients this year: Giovanna Canelli, Mass Maritime; Joseph Malloy, Westfield State University; Molly Muldoon, Bridgewater State; Samantha Barbosa, Massasoit Community College; and Brian Kenny, Mass Maritime Academy. The next 2 scholarships, we're going to invite Ms. Sandra Duffy up to present the AARP Braintree Chapter 4042 Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded in recognition of outstanding community service. Grace Brooks, College of Charleston. The Braintree American Little League Scholarship is in memory of Christopher Duffy, a BHS graduate in 1983 who coached in the Braintree American Little League for 13 years. Duffy Field, Field of Dreams, is named in his honor. This year's recipient, Jack Fitzgerald, University of Dayton. The Braintree Art Association hopes to encourage students interested in pursuing a degree in the art field. This year's recipient, Isabella Thurston, Stonehill College. The Braintree Baseball Club Scholarships represented by Mr. Jim Joyce. Recipients of this scholarship are varsity athletes in Braintree High School in both softball and baseball, and leaders in their community who have exceeded academic expectations. This year's recipients, Allison McNamee, Nichols College, and Daniel Surratt, Springfield College. The Braintree Blue Educational Scholarship, sponsored by Mayor Joseph C. Sullivan, who is walking up right now. Welcome back, Mr. Sullivan. This scholarship is awarded to a student interested in the importance of public policy and government service. This year's recipient, Juan Valencio Gallego, UMass Amherst. The Braintree Catholic Women's Club is a charitable organization founded in 1911 and celebrating 109 years, 112 at this point, of stewardship in the Braintree community. The recipient of this year's scholarship is Thomas Lettany, Merrimack College. The Braintree JC Scholarship recognizes students for their outstanding community service and in their school. This year's recipient, Caroline Clower, UMass Amherst. Representing the Braintree Permanent Scholarships tonight in the Soligan family is Ms. Andrea Ridley and George Eric Soligan. The Braintree Permanent Scholarship Fund, which is our oldest scholarship, was established in 1973 by a group of committed citizens led by Ruth Soligan. Her tireless work ethic is a major reason we are all sitting here tonight. The fund was created to be a permanent source of funding for scholarships to be awarded to BHS graduates continuing their education. There are 9 recipients of the Braintree Permanent Scholarships this year. Heidi Lee, Emmanuel College. Josephine Liu, UMass Dartmouth. Margaret McCormick, American University. Juliana Nguyen, UMass Amherst. Tened Rivera Lopez, NUC Puerto Rico. Juma Salazar, Curry College. Sienna Tran, UMass Amherst. Jillian Welby, LaSalle University. And Selena Zhu, UMass Lowell. The Soligan Family Scholarship, while we have Mr. Soligan still standing here, is in honor of Ruth Soligan's community service and her leadership in the establishment of the Braintree School Permanent Scholarship Fund. Ruth and her friends and family created the scholarship in 1996 in honor of their 50th wedding anniversary. This year's recipient, Rudana Rafai, Emmanuel College, who I do not believe is present tonight. And lastly, the General James Soligan Scholarship was established in 2006 when James Soligan was promoted to general in the United States Air Force. Jim is a graduate of BHS who attended the United States Air Force Academy. The recipient, Benjamin Hankinson, Bridgewater State University. The Braintree Vietnam Veterans Memorial Scholarships are awarded each year in memory of BHS graduates that were killed in action or died of their wounds while serving in the Vietnam War. They are Gerald Bradley, Joseph Shea, Richard McAndrew, Fred Follett, William Hinkston, and Morris McBride. And these 7 scholarships are awarded to Mia Capiccioli, Quinnipiac University. William Cusack, University of Vermont. Caitlin Doherty, Fairfield University. Madison Larkin, Merrimack College. Brian Rizzo, Clemson University. Colin Sprague, UNH. And Braden Willorts, College of Charleston. The Braintree Women's Club Scholarship, I do not believe Ms. Crowley is here. Maureen Crowley. The women in the club are committed to helping the young people of Braintree succeed by continuing their education, a scholarship awarded to a most well-rounded student. This year, Julianne Kavanaugh, UMass Amherst. Braintree Youth Flag Football is represented tonight by Mr. John Griffin and John Collier, or one of the Johns. Recognizes 2 terrific student athletes for their contributions to our schools and community. Thomas Hayward, Stonehill College. And Daniel O'Shea, St. Anselm College. The Buckley Associate Scholarships are named after its founded and is awarded to a senior that will be attending a state college as a good citizen and student. Elaine Wu, UMass Amherst. And the Buckley Scholarship in memory of Mr. David Crook, who was a teacher at Braintree High School and a neighbor of Robert Buckley's, is awarded to Julian Nguyen, UMass Amherst. The next scholarship is the Nathan Baliga Memorial Scholarship. Nathan was a member of the BHS class of 2016, though he passed away at the beginning of his sophomore year. This scholarship is in honor of the some qualities that exemplified his unique, natural, and strong capacity for creating positive impact in numerous ways. Recipient is Owen Costello, Worcester Polytech Institute. Representing the Braintree Youth Scholarships this evening is Mr. Adam Ringus. The Braintree Youth Scholarships are in honor of Nelson Chen and Michael Dehaney, who have given a tremendous amount to the community in Braintree Youth Soccer. The recipients of this award have not only participated in Braintree Youth Soccer, but have given back to it as well. Benjamin Trotta, Suffolk University. And McKenna Gunning, University of Maine. The John F. Capavella Scholarship recognizes a former BHS teacher and recognizes a standout special education student going on to higher education. This year's recipient, Terry Eli, Bridgewater State University. The James B. Corelli Scholarship is represented tonight by Ms. Kathy Corelli. Mr. Corelli was a dedicated science teacher for over 20 years and the girls' track coach in Braintree. Mr. Corelli unfortunately passed away in 2012. The scholarship in his honor goes to Georgia Murray, Manhattan College. The Casey's Pool Memorial Scholarship is funded by a group of friends from the class of 2017 who are dedicated to offering their knowledge and time to make sure that the students today have the support they need. This year's recipient, Andreas Toyas, Northeastern University. The Nelson Chin Memorial Scholarship is represented tonight by Miss Amanda Woods and Susan Chin. Were established in remembrance of the former director of Braintree Parks and Recreation Department, Mr. Nelson Chin. Nelson humbly devoted his time in helping the community. For those who knew him, he was always willing to help anyone he could, and he did it with a smile. The two recipients this year, James Burke, Mass Maritime Academy, and Yu Wen Zhu, Bentley University. The Carrie Cola Clark and Fred Clark Bridgewater State University Scholarship was established as an exclamation point after Carrie Cola Clark retired, having been part of the Braintree High School Guidance Department and school community for 23 years. The recipient, Hunter Logan, going to Bridgewater State University. The Anthony Cocazella Scholarship is memory of longtime Braintree resident Anthony Cocazella for his support of the Braintree community. This year's recipient, Lydia Faber, Mass College of Pharmacy. The David Crook Memorial Scholarships, East Middle School Scholarships, are named after David Crook, a physical education teacher at East Middle School and several elementary schools for over 30 years. The East Middle School PTO, along with the staff, conduct the Crook Games each year to raise money for these scholarships. Two recipients were obviously former East students, Preeti Bachu, Clark University. And Jared Tempesta, Assumption College. The Curtain Call Theater, Richard and Rose Sawyer Scholarship, is represented this evening by Tony Lucio. The Curtain Call Theater is a theater that's operated in Braintree for over 60 years, and this recipient of the scholarship has a strong interest in the theater arts. This year's recipient, Carmen Mengi, Ithaca College. Carmen is also being presented with the Triad Theater Company Scholarship for all her contributions. Congratulations. Chester Chet Daly was a longtime supporter of Braintree athletics. His scholarships obviously go to two standout student athletes. This year, Ryan Brooks, Merrimack College. And Tessa Marston, Elon University. Representing the Joseph Cesario Morrison School Scholarship is the current principal of the Morrison School, Mr. John Reardon, who wastes no time getting up here. The Morrison School Scholarship is given annually in memory of former principal Joseph Cesario to a former Morrison student who displays respect and service to others. Two recipients this year, Alana Sinclair, University of Rhode Island, and Kerrigan Sakosh, UMass Amherst. The Maria D.Y. Dillon Scholarship is represented tonight by, I believe, Maeve Hanrahan. Is a new scholarship this year, and it was established by her network of friends in 2022 to honor Maria and her special relationship with Braintree High School. The scholarship is awarded annually to a Braintree High graduate planning to attend the Eisenberg School of Management at UMass Amherst. This year's recipient, An Tran, going to UMass Amherst. The Christine DeMartinez Memorial Scholarship is represented this evening by Mr. David DeMartinez and was established in recognition in memory of Christine DeMartinez, BHS class of 1983, and is awarded to a student who has achieved high academic standard and demonstrated a passion and leadership in athletics. Liana Eskander, Sacred Heart University. Another new scholarship this year is the Dowling Insurance Company Scholarship. Dowling Insurance, a local Braintree business since 1982, would like to assist a student athlete who has succeeded as someone who has succeeded as a standout student athlete. This year's recipient, Megan Scott Richmond, St. Anselm College. Representing the Sharon Ellsworth Scholarship this evening, Jocelyn Dunn and Brad and Sarah Ellsworth, I believe. This scholarship was established to recognize a Braintree High senior who was pursuing a degree in nursing. Sharon was a longtime resident of Braintree and the mother of 3 Braintree High graduates whose courageous battle with breast cancer makes her a true warrior. This year's recipient, Juliana Summers, Endicott College. The David Farrington Memorial Scholarship is named for the son of retired Braintree High School headmaster William Farrington, who was suddenly and tragically killed in a swimming accident in 1999 while studying abroad in his junior year in college. The recipient this year, Gabrielle Mazzini, Villanova University. The Mary A. Fasano Memorial Scholarships are represented tonight by Ms. Marta Guggens and Mr. David Fasano. The Mary A. Fasano Scholarship is in memory of Mary A. Fasano, a BHS grad who graduated from Harvard University at the age of 89 years old and is still considered the oldest graduate of Harvard. This year's 2 recipients are Matthew Adams, Bridgewater State University, and Nicholas Fasano, Phillips Exeter Academy. The Ralph Fasano Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Ralph, who was a staunch supporter of Braintree High School athletics. This year's recipients, John Grace, UMass Lowell, and Brian Rizzo, Clemson University. The Kathleen M. and David C. Senior Scholarship is established in memory of Kathleen and David Finlay Sr., who always made education a high priority in their family and who have had 5 children as proud graduates of Braintree High School. Sarah Tardif, Cornell University. The Mary E. Flaherty Scholarship is awarded to a BHS graduate who attended the Flaherty School and has achieved academically. This year's recipient, Kiet Lee, Wentworth Institute of Technology. Kiet, you? Oh. Representing the Joan Foley Memorial Scholarship this evening is Ms. Kerry Frank. Joan Foley was an amazing woman who always put others before herself. The recipient of this scholarship is a standout specialized program graduate. This year's recipient, Lucy Vandor, High Point University. The Friends of BHS Dance Team scholarships are recognized by Miss Sandra Disick. I'm sorry, that was a late ad, Sandy. Braintree High School teacher. The recipients of this scholarship embody the spirit and dedication that is required of members of the Braintree High Dance Team. Amanda Glenn, Rutgers University. And Karen O'Malley, Endicott College. Representing the Gardeners Guild Scholarships this evening is Ms. Gail Rotundi. The Gardeners Guild is dedicated to promoting knowledge and interest of gardening and ecological sciences for the beautification of our community and supports students pursuing similar interests. This year's two recipients, Rory Donahue, Mass Maritime Academy, and Thomas Hayward, Stonehill College. The Anna and Paul Glennon Memorial Scholarships were established in 2012 to honor Anna Glennon, who believed that all individuals, including her daughter, have the right to an education and who played a leadership role in launching the PROVE program in 1972. This year's recipient, Grace Galligan. The Reuben A. and Lizzie Grossman Awards were established in 1956 and given annually to students throughout the South Shore in recognition of outstanding school citizenship, leadership, and service within their school and community. This year's recipients, William Rafty, Boston College, and Kylie Vo, Bentley University. The Francis Guida Music Scholarships are after Ms. Fran Guida, who served the Braintree community with distinction as Director of Music, where she helped develop and expand music offerings to students in Braintree schools. This year's recipient, obviously an outstanding music student of their own, Miley Zah, UMass Boston. Following that is another scholarship which recognizes Rachel K. Hollenbach, who is also the music director in Braintree, and is awarded yearly to a graduating senior who embodies her tenacious spirit and devotion to advancing the music department. Georgia Murray, Manhattan College. The Thelma C. and William D. Headland Public Service Scholarships are in honor of the combined 80 years of service to the community and residents of the town of Braintree by Thelma Headland and Bill Headland, class of 1961, and given to students considering a career in public service. Meba Katima, UMass Amherst. And Olivia Berry, Amherst College. The Robert T. Herendeen Scholarships, named after Robert Herendeen, who graduated from Braintree High School in 1987, and their hope is for a scholarship in his memory to assist other aspiring artists achieve their dreams. This year's two recipients, Jason Carmel, Fitchburg State University, and Emma Erickson, Lesley University. The H. Fred Herget Scholarships, named after Fred Herget, whose gymnasium we are sitting in tonight. Fred Herget was the Director of Athletics and Physical Education in Braintree from 1961 to 85 and is considered the true father of athletics in Braintree. Two recipients this year, Bridget Lee, UMass Amherst. And Matthew Murphy, Wentworth Institute of Technology. The Highlands Elementary School scholarships are awarded to a former Highlands Elementary student who is continuing their educational journey. Ellen Lasordo, University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Representing the Hollis Elementary Scholarships tonight is Principal of Hollis Elementary, Mr. Tim McDonald. These scholarships are extended to 2 members of the BHS class of 2023 that attended the Hollis School and who also achieved academically in community service and through extracurricular activities. The 2 recipients, Kara Horan, Emmanuel College, Terrence Kenny, UMass Amherst. The Trina Ann Johnson Higgins Scholarship was established in memory of Trina, a proud WAMP and BHS graduate in 1980 who was an accomplished 3-sport athlete and is recognized by such as her induction into the Braintree High School Hall of Fame. This year's recipient, Grace Baldwin, Roger Williams University. Another of our oldest scholarships, the Dr. and Mrs. Archie Keegan Scholarships. Dr. Archie Keegan, Doc, was a proud member of the Braintree community and was always happy to serve his community for over 40 years. The scholarship is based on citizenship and need for students who are further in their education in the medical field. Margaret McDonough, UMass Amherst. And Aislinn Erickson, Hofstra University. Next scholarship is the Anthony T. King Scholarship and Educational Fund. Anthony Thomas King was a compassionate, talented, and acclaimed educator and school administrator, represented tonight by our former colleague, Ms. Jane Crenton King. Mr. King was a Braintree High School guidance counselor from 1977 to 2012, a role he cherished. At the time of his unexpected and sudden death in August of 2012, he was also the director of guidance for the Braintree Public Schools, and one of the other reasons that this program and the amount of scholarships you're receiving tonight is as large as it is. This year's 2 recipients, Sophia Coleri, Bridgewater State University. And William Cusack, University of Vermont. The Alex G. Kokoris Scholarships, represented tonight by Mr. George Kokoris, was established in memory of a proud 2001 BHS graduate and given to those students who wish to pursue the legal or psychology careers. We are proud to offer this scholarship and assistance in his name to further the understanding of the importance of mental health and equity in our legal system. 2 recipients this year, Iris Akshia, Suffolk University, and Allison Mello, Fairfield University. The Kristen C. Kennedy Memorial Scholarships, I believe, is represented by Ms. Melissa Kennedy this evening. The scholarship was established in 2016 in love and memory of Kristen C. Kennedy, BHS class of 1982. The award honors Kristen's outstanding artistic capabilities and career by providing a scholarship to a promising BHS graduate who is pursuing a post-secondary education in the visual arts or design. Natalie Wu, Savannah College of Art and Design. The Liberty School PTO scholarships are awarded to former Liberty Elementary School students continuing their educational journey. This year's two recipients, Clint Walsh, University of Redlands, and Mia Pellegrino, Bridgewater State University. Mia is not here this evening. The Maggie Lynch Scholarship. Maggie Lynch was a member of the class of 2008 who died unexpectedly in the fall of 2007. Maggie was a gifted student and athlete that was loved by everyone who came into contact with her. The recipient in her name this year is awarded to Riley Zhao, UMass Amherst. The Paul D. Machado Memorial Scholarships, represented tonight by Helene and Lauren Machado, was established in 2017 in memory of Paul D. Machado in honor of his legacy of community service. The scholarship is to celebrate Paul's life and passion for giving back to the Braintree community. Kyle Hutchinson, who's heading to the local 103 Electricians Union. The Brendan Thomas McGuire Scholarship is represented by Mr. and Mrs. McGuire this evening. Brendan McGuire was an accomplished 2008 graduate of Braintree High School and a great role model for his three siblings who followed in his footsteps. Brendan died tragically from brain cancer at the age of 29. During his life, he exemplified the ideals of hard work, creativity, leadership, teamwork, kindness, and service to others. This scholarship is awarded to students who have lived up to the example set by Brendan. There are 5 recipients this evening. Maeve Candora, Boston College. Shannon Houlihan, Boston College. Anna O'Shea, George Washington University. William Rafferty, Boston College. And Kylie Vo, Bentley University. The Bobby Marks Jr. Memorial Scholarship was instituted in 2006 as a way to honor Bobby, proud graduate of the Alternative High School who passed away at the age of 26. The Bobby Marks Scholarship goes to graduating students whose ability to attend college was made possible in part by BHS and its alternative school. Thomas Brogna, Bunker Hill Community College. Ollie Summers, Massasoit Community College. Ella O'Doherty, UMass Lowell. And Jack Fitzgerald, University of Dayton. The John N. Matthews Memorial Scholarship recognizes a senior pursuing a future career in the education field. This year's recipient, Damiana Villa, Salve Regina University. The Kate Fallon McCarthy Memorial Scholarship was established in the memory of Kate McCarthy, a 15-year-old sophomore from Weymouth who tragically passed away in an accident in April 2016. Kate was a beautiful, gifted student-athlete at Archbishop Williams who was above all kind-hearted to everyone she met. This scholarship is awarded to students who embody the positive attributes that Kate demonstrated in her daily life. There are 18 recipients of this scholarship. Alexander Aborn, Wake Forest University. Colleen Archdeacon, UMass Amherst. Connor Archdeacon, Mass Maritime Academy. Megan Seriani, University of Connecticut. Drew Cody, Southern New Hampshire University. Sophia DeAngelis, Westfield State University. Charles DiMartino. Nina DeRusso, Bridgewater State University. Nicholas Fasano, Phillips Exeter Academy. Derek Foley, UMass Amherst. Abigail Grace, Central St. Martin's. John Grace, UMass Lowell. Colleen Joyce, St. Anselm College. William McDonald. Elizabeth Reardon, Mass Maritime Academy. Brian Rizzo, Clemson University. Ava Siracusa, University of Rhode Island. And James Tellier, Stonehill College. The Joseph B. McDonough Memorial Scholarship is represented tonight by Ms. Kate McDonough. Joe was an English teacher at Braintree High School for 34 years. He took great pride in the Braintree High School community. Both inside and outside the classroom walls, Joe's smile, sense of humor, and the ability to laugh kept his spark for teaching bright and his students engaged. This year's two recipients, Caroline Crook, University of Vermont. And Matthew Daly, University of Connecticut. Dr. John F. McGee was a lifelong resident of Braintree, a one-of-a-kind stand-up man who continuously gave of himself. All that we ask of recipients of the John F. McGee Scholarship is that they give back in some way. There are 5 recipients tonight. Valentine Miracle, the Peterson School. He may not be here tonight. Anthony Barrasso, Coastal Carolina University. Liliana Baskowitz, the Tony and Guy School. Vicki Chen, UMass Amherst. And Jack Prizzuti, University of Tennessee, Knoxville. The Phyllis McPhee Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Braintree, longtime resident Braintree, Phyllis McPhee, for her many contributions, and is awarded to Olivia Collins, Bridgewater State University. Representing the Marty J. McPherson Scholarship this evening is our former principal, Mr. David Swanton. This scholarship was established by BHS alumni and his family to honor the contributions that Marty McPherson, BHS class of 1974, made throughout his life to the town of Braintree and Braintree High athletics. Marty's lifelong dedication to enhancing the lives of others has set a standard that can only be celebrated through an annual scholarship that honor his legacy. This year's recipient, James Farraher, Bridgewater State University. And in case any of you have been wondering who developed the PRIDE acronym that you've heard since day one, it's that gentleman who's walking away right now. The Timothy Patrick Morrissey Memorial Fund was inspired by his brother Timmy, and therefore support will come with love, laughter, and genuine compassion. This year's recipient, Luke Christmas, Point Loma Nazarene University. The John C. Morrison and Eunice Morrison Scholarships were established in recognition and memory of John C. Morrison and Eunice Morrison to honor Mrs. Morrison's service as a teacher in the town of Braintree's public school system. There are 34 recipients of this, which is our largest scholarship that we give on this evening. 34, so bear with me. Lily Carver, American University. Selena Chen, UMass Amherst. Genevieve Emerson, UNH. Jordan Garcia Smith, University of Connecticut. Emma Gordon, UNH. Benjamin Ho, Mass College of Pharmacy. Amaya Howell, Syracuse University. Barry Joseph, Tallahassee Community College. Magnus Kendall, UMass Amherst. Amy Crayson, UMass Boston, who I believe is not here this evening. Amy Crayson. Mason Liu, Bentley University. Karen O'Grady, University of Miami. Justin Ostrom, Worcester Polytech. Maggie Pappingu, UMass Amherst. Aaron Petiti, UMass Dartmouth. Tyler Fan, UMass Amherst. Carden Tran, Wentworth Institute of Technology. Anthony Carey, Rivier University. Jasmine Chen, Worcester Polytech Institute. Cassidy Cole, Bridgewater State University. Frank Azan, Suffolk University. Mackenzie Fowler, Bridgewater State University. Lauren Kelly, Merrimack College. Jason Lee, UMass Amherst. Evan Milholland, UMass Boston. Ella Monroe, Quinnipiac University. Bertina Nguyen, Bentley University. Evan Noun, Pace University. Saljin Chin, Brandeis University. Sophia Ryan, Bridgewater State University. Raina Smith Pelletier, St. Michael's College. Ella Valenzuela, Pace University. Anna Vu, UMass Boston. And Edison Zhang, UMass Amherst. The Jake Parker Clemson Scholarship is given in memory of Jake Parker, lifelong Braintree resident, a student of the Braintree Public Schools, and a member of your class of 2023, who passed away before he could realize his dream of attending Clemson University. The Parker family, represented tonight by Mr. Giles and Michelle Parker, award this scholarship and established it in recognition of any graduating senior who's accepted an offer to attend Clemson University, as was Jake's dream. This year's recipient, Brian Rizzo, Clemson University. Representing the Dottie and Bob Parley Scholarship tonight is Ms. Nancy Corner. And is it Grace Parley? No. This scholarship was established to honor the dedication, spirit, and genuine love both of them had for the town of Braintree. Music was a major factor in bringing them together. Thus, these scholarships are presented to BHS graduates involved in our music program. Two recipients tonight: James Fitzgerald, Wheaton College. And Bridget Sawyer, Hofstra University. The Sidney W. Partridge Scholarships were established in memory of Sidney Partridge, longtime Braintree resident and 1945 BHS graduate. Three recipients are Thomas Letney, Merrimack College. Ava Picard, Merrimack College. And Samantha Quigley, Suffolk University. The Kyle J. Piazza Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Mr. Piazza, a math teacher at Braintree High School who lost his battle with cancer in 2011. Kyle was a teacher, coach, and mentor to many students in his brief time at BHS, and this scholarship is given to students who embody his perseverance and involvement of spirit that represented Mr. Piazza. Hallie McCaffrey, Quincy College. I don't think she's here this evening. The Robert J. Ford Scholarship recognizes a senior pursuing a future career in the field of science or math. Sean Solich, Wentworth Institute of Technology. The Doris Pratt Scholarships are in recognition of Doris Pratt, a former Braintree Elementary School teacher and principal of the Manattaquit Elementary School. Three recipients: Rebecca Doherty, Loyola University, New Orleans. Megan Fleming, University of New Hampshire. And Jace Potter, Bridgewater State University. The Puritan Bridge Club Scholarship was established to be awarded to an outstanding student who has excelled academically and hopes to pursue their interest in the field of education. This year's recipient, Lucy Gately, University of Vermont. The Donald E. Ross School Scholarship is awarded to a former Ross Elementary standout student who is continuing their educational journey, Zian Chen, School of the Art of Institute of Chicago. Representing the Rotary Club of Braintree Scholarship this evening, we're glad to welcome back our former superintendent, Dr. Peter Kurzberg, to present this award and a few others. The Rotary is an international organization that has the principal motto of service above self. The Rotary Club awards a scholarship to a well-rounded Braintree High School senior who has shown leadership, academic achievement, and service above self. This year's recipient, Joanna Nguyen, Brown University. Super Saturdays is a social and recreational program for children and young adults with special needs. The Super Saturdays Scholarship is awarded each year to deserving students who have demonstrated a commitment to make a difference in the lives of this very special population. This year's recipient, Jack Cibatolo, Milwaukee Technical College. The Temple B'nai Shalom Scholarship, they're pleased to award a scholarship to an individual who has demonstrated active community service, academic achievement, and involvement in extracurricular activities. Allison Young, University of New Hampshire. Representing the Brian P. Sampson Scholarships this evening is Miss Donna Sampson. Brian Sampson Scholarship was established in memory of Brian Sampson, who was 29 years old when he suddenly passed away from SUDEP in August 2016. He was known in his family as the Jack of all trades and was an avid softball player who graduated from BHS in 2005. Recipients are Anthony Capello, Mass Maritime Academy, and Stephen Dedalonis, Quinnipiac University. The Mary Kevaney Sawyer Memorial Scholarships are represented tonight by Ms. Kathy Bose and Nancy Kevaney. Mary was a 1990 graduate of BHS who went on to college to pursue a career in nursing, who passed away unexpectedly at the age of 38. Funds raised support an education fund for her two daughters and a scholarship for a Braintree High student who plans to pursue a career in nursing. This year's recipient, Abigail Shalgan, Boston College. The Jack Shattuck Memorial Scholarship is represented this evening by Ms. Marie Shattuck. The Jack Shattuck Memorial Scholarship was established in memory of the remarkable life and spirit of Jack Shattuck, the 2007 BHS graduate. At the age of 13, Jack's life was forever changed when he experienced a spinal cord illness which left him paralyzed from the neck down. Jack's unwavering determination inspired those around him to never give up in the face of adversity. Despite facing significant challenges, he demonstrated strength, resilience, and maintained an amazing sense of humor. Unfortunately, Jack passed away in early 2022. We hope this scholarship continues Jack's legacy and hopes to continue to inspire others to pursue their dreams. This year's recipient, Evan Huang, Wentworth Institute of Technology. Alan Shaw was a great three-sport athlete at BHS. Key member of the undefeated 1970 football team. He would go on to play football at UConn, where he would contract meningitis and pass away at the age of 21. 5 student athletes are receiving these scholarships. Dominic Dionisio, LaSalle University. Mario Francosio Johnson, Milford Academy. Milana Jacobs, Liberty University. Kelsey Littlewood, who I believe is not in attendance tonight. She will be attending the Tony and Guy School. And Orna Rose Stones, St. Anselm College. The Edith Snow Scholarship recognizes a senior who is pursuing a future career in the education field. Cameron Grieve, Bridgewater State University. Representing the Braintree Sons of Italy's Ladies Lodge Scholarship this evening is Ms. Deb Sullivan and Ruth Ann Berlandi. The Braintree Sons of Italy proudly support many local community organizations such as Braintree High School. Their scholarship is awarded to a graduating student who is of Italian descent pursuing higher education. Gianna Spadorcia, Fairfield University. The South Shore Bank Citizenship Award is given to a student who has made his or her school a better place because they were always part of it, demonstrated a commitment and concern for their community, and displayed personal qualities of sincerity, responsibility, and conscientiousness. Dylan Lee, Mass College of Pharmacy. Sustainable Braintree is an all-volunteer environmental advocacy group that has been serving the community since 2008 and has funded a scholarship to a graduating senior who has demonstrated a desire to help their community by helping the planet here at BHS and beyond. Sabrina Wise, College of the Atlantic. The William P. Sweeney II Scholarship Fund was established by his family in honor of Bill, who passed away in 2014. Bill served the Braintree community as a CPA and a lawyer in the town administration. He loved the town of Braintree and took his civic responsibility seriously. This scholarship is awarded to a student who will be entering the field of law or government. Nathaniel Din, UMass Amherst. The Elizabeth A. Tarpey Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a senior who exhibits the values Liz held throughout her life, including high academic achievement, community engagement, and strength of character, athletics, and a love of learning. Liz was a BHS graduate, class of 2007, passed away accidentally from a fall in 2013 while hiking with her friends in Hawaii. This scholarship honors her legacy. Awarded to Anna Rocha, Northeastern University. The Mary Lou Walsh Scholarship is in recognition of Mary Lou Walsh, a mathematics teacher at Braintree High School from 1966 to 1975. The recipient is Allison Poe, Emerson College. The Bruce L. Weber Scholarship was established by Geraldine Weber in memory of her late son, Bruce Weber, class of 1960, member to represent in his legacy and honor his commitment to Braintree Public Schools. This year's recipient, Alexander Fernandez, Northeastern University. The Joel Weiner Scholarship is in recognition of Joel Weiner, a respected and distinguished math teacher at Braintree High School from 1972 to 2000. She is recipient Leela Opila, University of Tampa. The Weymouth Braintree Elks Lodge Scholarship is represented this night by Miss Susan Singer. This scholarship was established to honor and promote the principles of the Benevolent Protective Order of the Elks, charity, justice, brotherly love, and fidelity. Two recipients this year: Carrie Huang, Simmons College, and Mei Ying, Harvard University. The James R. Whitehouse Scholarship is in memory of James Whitehouse, 1981 Braintree High graduate, captain of the 81 football team, and a charismatic guy who was loved by all. After graduating from BHS, James went on to the State Police Academy in the summer of '85, where he suffered a fatal heart attack during training. This year's recipient, Joseph L. Corey, UMass Lowell. Is the box empty? Making sure we didn't forget anybody. I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Scully in a minute for some closing comments. Thank you. I feel privileged to award these scholarships. Ladies and gentlemen, when you get your commemorative booklet, you only heard a few words tonight. There's a lot more in here that we hope you take a look at in honor of these scholarships. This time I'm going to turn it back over to Dr. Scully. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Garofalo. Thank you, Mr. Garofalo, and congratulations to all of the scholarship winners. At this time, counselors will be handing out the commemorative booklets that we have recently instituted as part of this ceremony. Shortly, the students will receive those. Those booklets, as Mr. Garofalo mentioned, contain the many individual and memorable stories that stand behind the scholarships that you just heard awarded. In addition, in a segment of the ceremony that we also instituted last year, I'd like to take this moment to briefly highlight just one of the many inspiring stories contained in that booklet. You heard Mr. Garofalo mention that last year we talked about the scholarship named for Mr. King, and we also talked about the Braintree Permanent Fund, which, is the name suggests, is the fund maintained by the town and to which countless members have donated. This year I'd like to talk briefly about one of the scholarships that you heard a little bit about, the Elizabeth A. Tarpey Memorial Scholarship. Like a number of the scholarships awarded tonight, the Tarpey Scholarship is named for a BHS graduate, in this case Elizabeth Tarpey, of the class of 2007. And I think this story is indicative of the many stories that you'll find in that commemorative booklet. The scholarship is set up to recognize students who personified the values that Liz held in her life, such as academic achievement, community engagement, strength of character, and many others. Liz was a standout student at BHS, finishing 5th in her class while serving as a 3-sport captain and a 4-year member of the band, as well as earning membership in National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, and a number of other clubs and organizations. Liz truly loved BHS, and she loved her time here as a student. She went on to study at Georgia Tech, where she led leadership conferences, studied in Europe, graduated with honors as an industrial engineer, and after graduation she accepted a position working in Hawaii, where she quickly became connected to her job and her community. As you heard Mr. Garofalo's description, her life ended accidentally and tragically in 2013 when she fell pursuing one of her passions, that is hiking. Her family subsequently set up a scholarship fund in her name, which over the past decade has become one of the most generous scholarships to be awarded at this event. Her family notes that one of her favorite phrases was "love life," and they encourage all students, both the recipients of the scholarship and all the students here, to make the most of the opportunities that they have been given. Mr. Tarpey was here earlier this evening. He had to step away for another engagement, but I'd ask at this time that everybody join me in recognizing the Liz Tarpey Scholarship and everything that it represents. Again, the story of this scholarship is just one of the many that are detailed in the commemorative booklet that students have just received. I urge everyone to take some time with it and with the scholarship descriptions when they get home tonight, since it contains countless inspirational stories of accomplishment and of loss, of impact on this town, and dedication to this very school. And along with those stories, of course, comes some real financial punch. Tonight, you have just heard 221 scholarships awarded from 101 different funds, resulting in more than $224,000 awarded to BHS graduates, the highest total in the history of this program. So considering all of the challenges that are still in our world, the amount of money raised and given out by our donors is truly incredible. And on behalf of all of Braintree High School, I cannot thank them enough. I'm sure that I don't even have to remind students that when they receive their donors' contact information from Mr. Garofalo, they will write their thank you notes right away. As I mentioned at the beginning of the evening, one of the reasons that we redesigned how this night works was to allow time for the donors and the recipients to actually meet and speak a little bit. In a moment, I will dismiss students and donors to the lobby, where counselors will be on hand to facilitate putting recipients and donors together. As a tip to the students, if you shook someone's hand up here in front, that should be the person you were looking for out in the lobby. If your donor was not able to make it tonight, I would encourage you to consider including a few details about what the coming year holds when you send your thank you note. So again, I'd like to thank all the people who were responsible for making tonight's ceremony a reality, including the BHS counseling staff, Ms. Jill Cooney, who put together the commemorative booklets, members of the administration who served on the selection committee, Mr. Garofalo, who heads up this entire process and spends, I would say, about 11 and a half months planning it. He'll get started very shortly thinking about next year's. And also, of course, our many exceptionally generous donors. Without your generosity, this evening would not be even a thought. So thank you so much for everything that you do.